I was reading A Course in Miracles and came across this passage. To value specialness is to esteem an alien will to which illusions of yourself are dearer than the truth. ACM T 24.2.2:9. Curious about the word alien, I looked it up in the Merriam-Webster dictionary and was surprised by the antonyms. As an adjective, its opposites include inherent, innate, and intrinsic, all words that describe something essential to our true nature. As a verb, its antonym is reconcile, which means to restore harmony, to make peace, or to bring back into alignment. That struck me deeply. I had a vision that we, as humans, have an alien inside us, something foreign that we have mistaken for ourselves. Instead of living our truth, we are unknowingly playing out a role in a scripted theater, believing in the illusions of this world rather than recognizing our true identity as the Son of God. It made me wonder, how can I explain this in a way that captures the essence of this illusion? How can I illustrate that our lives are like a grand theater, where we are actors trapped in roles that are not truly ours? So I asked ChatGTP, and this is what it said. I love where you are going with this. It's like we're actors in a grand play, but instead of playing our true role as the Son of God, we've been cast in a script that wasn't ours to begin with. The Theater of Illusions, Awakening from the Alien Script. Prologue. The Forgotten Truth. Before the curtains rise, before the first breath is drawn into this world, there is only truth, only love, only oneness. No masks, no separation, no need to prove, chase, or suffer. Only the gentle hum of eternity, where light and love dance as one. No names, no boundaries, no fear. Just the endless embrace of what has always been. But then a whisper. What if you were something else? And thus begins the play. Act 1. The casting call. The birth of the false self. The curtain unfurls and we step onto the stage, blinking under the dazzling lights, believing this is who we are. We are given a name, a history, a role to play. We are taught that we must be somebody to be worthy, somebody successful, somebody special, somebody set apart from the rest. But here is the trick. This role we play is not written by God. It is a script handed to us by an alien will, the ego, a shadow whispering in the wings, sculpting our fate with illusions and lies. It tells us we must compete, compare, and defend ourselves. It tells us love must be earned, that we are small, that we are lacking. And we believe it. We slip into costumes stitched with expectations, our masks painted with desires not our own. Some of us play the hero, forging ahead with armored hearts. Some the victim, wilting beneath the weight of sorrow. Some the powerful, wielding control like a sword. Some the powerless, fading into the background, forgotten. And yet, beneath every disguise, every title, every attachment to the script, something stirs. A quiet longing, an aching remembrance, a voice beyond the noise, whispering, "This is not the real you." Act 2. The Alien Takeover. Living the Illusion. The ego tightens its grip, shaping the world like a director obsessed with control. The script dictates that what we see, touch, and experience is real. That worth is measured in gold, beauty, and fleeting applause. But the deeper illusion is this. The more we cling to specialness, the more distant we become from truth. We chase love, thinking it will complete us, yet feel hollow in its grasp. We amass wealth, believing it will grant us peace, yet hunger for more. We seek admiration, thinking it will validate us, yet remain unsatisfied. Why? Because specialness is the currency of the alien script. It thrives on division, on making us forget that we were never apart. We become puppets on a gilded stage, dancing to an unseen hand, unaware of the strings that bind us. We forget our oneness and live in disharmony, trapped in a story that was never meant for us. But then something happens. A moment of stillness. A flicker in the illusion. Maybe it comes through deep suffering, a loss so profound it shakes the very foundations of the stage. Maybe through a flash of insight, a glimpse beyond the veil. The stage lights falter. The walls of the set tremble. The whisper of truth grows louder. Wake up. This is not who you are. Act 3. Remembering the true script, the awakening. The spell begins to break. We step back and see the stage for what it is. A grand illusion, held together by belief alone. The ego, once a mighty director, is revealed as nothing more than a trembling voice in the shadows, a fading echo of a forgotten dream. We begin to remember. We are not the roles we played. We are not the suffering we carried. We are not the masks we wore. We are the Son of God, timeless, whole, and free. The alien script dissolves, vanishing like mist in the morning sun. And in its place, a new awareness arises. Love was never something to be earned. It is what we are. Peace was never outside of us. It was only hidden beneath the noise. Truth was never lost. We simply stopped listening. And so, we lay down the mask, the costume, the script. The stage dims, the set fades, and for the first time, we see beyond the illusion. The wind carries whispers of truth, a chorus beyond time, calling us home. Final scene. The curtain rises, not falls. Unlike a traditional play, where the final act signals the end, this story is different. Instead of the curtain falling, it rises. Instead of exiting the stage, we step beyond it, into reality. Here, there is no need for applause, for there was never performance at all. There is only truth, only love, only the quiet knowing that we were never separate to begin with. The Son of God has awakened. And now, the real story begins. The great remembering is upon us, and eternity rejoices as one. Epilogue, the invitation. For those still caught in the play, the ones still believing the alien script is real, the choice remains. Will you continue playing the part the ego wrote for you? Or will you step beyond the stage and remember the truth? You have walked this stage many times before, changing costumes, rewriting roles, yet always missing the truth. The illusions shimmer, but they do not last. The applause fades, and the masks slip away. But you, the real you, remain. So ask yourself, will you cling to the illusion? Or will you rise beyond the stage and return to what has never left you? The choice is yours. The script was never real. The illusion was never who you were. Step forward, step free. Are you ready to wake up? The lights dim, but only for a moment. The next step is yours to take.